Okay, the D&D Sports Network here in Belfry, Kentucky for senior night. Belfry High School versus Tolsia, West Virginia, the Rebels. Oh, yeah, coming back in here, obliging Belfry High School. They said, we'll come back in here so you guys can have a senior night. Coach Kevin Keathley here alongside, oh, yeah, my longtime partner in crime, Darryl McCoy. He's getting everything locked in, settled in for this senior night extravaganza here at Belfry, Kentucky. And, yeah, different location, different place. I know this place very well. My son played many big-time battles, big-time games against Belfry Junior High back in the day when he was a Mullins Tiger. So this place can be rocking if they're hanging from the rafters. Belfry High School senior night, big-time event, and they're getting everything ready for that. The basketball players and the cheerleaders are going to be recognized. Belfry Middle School, the location. It's been a long, long time since a high school game, or at least Belfry High School's played a game here, and they've got this place looking really nice for tonight's event. And I can't wait for this one. Belfry coming off a long, long break, ladies and gentlemen, as everybody knows, and everybody's been impacted by the 2025 flood. Go down alongside the 1984 flood, 1977 flood, of just its impact and catastrophic event here. And so almost everyone was impacted by the flood. No one was left untouched in some way. And shout out to everybody that has picked up and said, you know what, let's make a difference. Let's do what we can to ease the burden of some of the most flooded victims. A lot of people lost their homes. Folks lost their vehicles. Darryl McCoy lost multiple vehicles in that, and flooded a lot of his basement. So a lot of people impacted, ladies and gentlemen, including a lot of these players. And so, you know, in a lot of ways, it's good that we can come out tonight and have some normalcy. A lot of people, probably a lot without electricity, a lot without water, no homes, nowhere to go. Hopefully those people are safe and sound somewhere in a loved one's home. Again, senior night, Belfry, Tolsia. Last game, last day, last night of the KHSAA regular season before we hit postseason. Got a slew of games around the mountains, makeup games. Prestonsburg High School making up a game. They'll be playing Letcher Central tonight at the historic field house. Pikeville High School will be playing Floyd Central on their senior night. So several games in several places in the 14th and 15th region going on. Once that wraps up tonight, district play starts next Monday. 58th District girls will go at it first on Tuesday. The boys will go at it in 58th District play. I believe on 60th District play, the boys start on Monday, if I'm not mistaken. As you see, warm-ups going on, warm-ups Belfry side. You got multiple seniors on this Belfry squad. Jackson Estridge, as many know, is Darryl McCoy's son, and he's a senior. What a year he's had. 17 points a game, 4.5 rebounds. One of the top 3 ball guys in the 15th region. He's really worked on his craft the last 3 years to get where he's got. And I know it's going to be a special night for him and his family. You got Ethan Dowles. Man, oh man, Ethan Dowles, the transfer from South Carolina. He's got family in this area. He did go to Millard early in his academic career. I believe he was a Millard Mustang. Moved to South Carolina. He's came back. What an impact he's made at 6'5". He really provides that energy, that passion that you love to see a team have. Somebody got to have that guy on the team. Ethan Dowles is really that guy. He's very he wears his emotions on his sleeve, and when things go great, man, oh man, he is just he ignites the crowd. He ignites his teammates. Ethan Dowles been a tremendous addition to Belfry. He's almost a double-double guy on the year. And Belfry looking to get their 9th win of the year. I know a lot of Belfry fans and a lot of people say, well, we're not where we need to be. We're not where we should be. But you can't count wins as that can't be the indicator or be indicative of how far you came or where you're going to be as a basketball team in postseason play. You can't. You gotta gauge that by how guys are playing, how guys are competing. Wins and losses are just a ripple effect of a lot of things going right or wrong in a game. So you've got to look at it in the totality of things. And Belfry, I feel like, has had a good year under first-year head coach Brent Perry. Brent Perry is a tremendous coach. I love what he does offensively. The ball movement, player movement has been spectacular this year. And he's handled adversity a lot like other coaches have. And he's done it really, really well this year. He's rode that roller coaster ride that you do as a coach, and he's handled it well as a young coach. Give him a ton of credit in his coaching staff. Again, they're looking for their 9th win of the year. They've got big wins this year. They knocked off Perry County Central down in Perry County. They played Lawrence County to the horn. Played Pike County Central to the horn. Actually had a chance to win that game on a layup and couldn't drop it. So they're right there knocking on the door. But you Belfry fans, again, don't let the wins and losses be an indicator of what this team can do come postseason play. Earlier in the year, of course, they knocked off Tolsia and led by Brody Little. Brody Little had his career high of 37 points. Jackson Estridge followed with 25. So big nights by those two guards. I'm sure they'll be looking to rely on those two heavily tonight. You want to talk about Belfry High School as a whole basketball team. Point guard, Carter Jude, 2027 sophomore. Man, oh man, is he shooting lights out as of late. He has been money from three. And I've watched that young man grow up since 5th grade. Many, many battles with my son. He is a absolute floor general, does a tremendous job. He's poised. He does a great job at running the show. And you couldn't ask for a better point guard. Young guard. Can't wait to see what he does as time moves along in his career. Then you go down to Brody Little, another 2027 product. He's a Belfry native. Make no mistake about it. Might have transferred over here, but he's homegrown Mr. Belfry Pirate through and through. Did leave and go play at Pikeville for a couple of years. Now he's back home, and what a year this sophomore has had, and he's showing folks exactly what he can do if given the opportunity. Brody Little averaging close to 16 points a game. Second, if I'm not mistaken, rebounding. One of the very best guards at getting downhill. Very tough to guard once he gets that shoulder by you. Brody Little, 2027 product. And then you go to another 2027, and you go to Bryce Hagee. Absolutely one of my favorites. Does a little bit of everything. Rebounds, defends, can score it when he needs to or when he wants to. Bryce Hagee, another 2027. So they got a nice trio of 2027s, of course, backed by those two seniors, Jackson Estridge, the transfer from Prestonsburg last year, spent his first 2 years. No, excuse me. He spent his first 3 years at Prestonsburg and really had his coming out party last year as that young man played a pivotal role in Prestonsburg's overall success. Jackson Estridge moving over to Belfry, coming back home where his parents are originally from. And you now have they're coming home, right? As P. Diddy says, I'm coming home. And they had multiple guys come home. And, of course, Ethan Dowles, a fun player to watch. He may have had one of the dunks of the year. You know, Parker Watts probably has 15 of them, but he certainly is in the mix or conversation of one of the dunks of the year. Ethan Dowles, I witnessed that a couple of weeks ago, and I believe it was against Phelps. We're about 8:40 away from, well, we're going to do, I believe we're going to do senior presentations here in between games. So I still hadn't been able to confirm that, but I believe that's what we're going to do. Once this drops down to 0, we're going to do senior night for the cheerleaders and basketball team, and we'll get things started. Again, a lot of games going on around the mountains. Prestonsburg, Letcher Central at Prestonsburg. Pikeville and Floyd Central at Pikeville. And as we get ready to get things started, ladies and gentlemen, this is again the D&D Sports Network senior night at Belfry Middle School. It's Belfry and Tolsia. We'll be right back on the D&D Sports Network.
Come on down to Morecrosser, 1523 West Avenue here in Williamson, West Virginia, where we've got great deals going on right now on all of our new and pre-owned inventory. Guys, we got rates as low as 0% on 36 months on select units, as well as up to $8,000 off in rebates on select units as well. We have Wranglers, Compasses, Grand Cherokees, second and third roll. We also have the Wagoneers. We have Rams 2500s, 1500s. We've got a huge selection of pre-owned vehicles. Come on down, check us out here at Morecrosser. Well, we're not here to sell you a car. We're here to help you buy one.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
All right, back here, D&D Sports Network. And the way I think things are going to go down here, I think the cheerleaders, senior night, they're going to go first for the senior night action here. And we'll see if the boys are going to be introduced afterwards. But seniors getting ready to be introduced here. Cheerleaders, just as important a part of the basketball product as the boys. And if you know the D&D Sports Network, one thing you know is we try to cover the cheerleaders and the dance team just as much when we can during timeouts and breaks, just as much as we can. We try to make sure that they are showcased, and we're going to start out with these senior night cheerleaders here at Belfry Middle School. And that's the other thing, ladies and gentlemen. Tolsia, what a gesture. They said, we'll come and play you guys so you guys can have your senior night. That says something about the school, the coaching staff, and the program. I know Belfry High School thanks you for doing that and coming to Belfry to play. We've got a little different. It's done a little different at different schools. I was at Prestonsburg last night, and they walked the cheerleaders out on the floor. It looks like they're going to bust through it, bust through the hula hoop.
Our next singer is Lindsay Hildy. She is represented by the volunteer, her brother, Jojo Israel.
I like this senior night presentation by the cheerleaders.
Next we have Brayley Johnson.
Brayley Thompson, if I heard that correctly. senior night here at Belfry Middle School. Man, oh man, the season has flown by.
Represented by her mom, Angie Pierce, and her sister, Allie.
Got Bella up next.
Next, we have Bella Runyon.
Bella Runyon.
By her mom, Chrissy Runyon, and Stephen Cruz.
Emotional night for the family and friends of these cheerleaders and basketball players. This will be the last time you see them on a Belfry court as a student athlete. Got Logan Copley handling the MC duties. Miss Haley.
Our next senior is Kaylee Stanley.
Kaylee Stanley. Good crowd on the Belfry side tonight.
Our final cheer senior tonight is Shelly Stitt, represented by our mom, Vicky Daly.
And there you go. There is the senior night cheerleaders.
Fans, please give these senior cheerleaders a big round of applause.
8 senior cheerleaders in total, if my math is correct. Maybe it's off. And we're going to see if the boys are up next. I didn't get any confirmation on that. Yeah, we don't know. We're trying to get it locked in here. The Big Dipper 2.0, Darryl McCoy, he's somewhere lurking. He's in the deep corner. There he is. Darryl's over there. He's getting all the information for us, like he always does. Yeah, we got multiple seniors on hand tonight, and Jack's too. Yeah, we just got filled. I was wondering. I just didn't want to leave nobody out.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Ian Loomis come down with the flu. He couldn't make it tonight.
Oh, wow.
Very, very sick. So keep him in your prayers, guys. Hope for a speedy recovery, and hopefully get back for next week in district play.
Yeah, that's big. Ian Lewis has been a tremendous asset to Belfry's success this year. When they play well, he plays solid minutes.
Oh, absolutely. Ian Lewis he's a big-time energy guy.
He is. Get well soon, Ian. It's going to be Ethan Dowles and Jackson Estridge, but wait a minute. They pulled a fast one on us. I think they're going to warm up here. And
I tell you what, one thing is not the strong suit, communications.
Again, as I was talking during pregame, this Belfry team, don't let the record, and listen, folks, I hear it all the time, different teams, different places, oh, this team record is it. No, don't let the record be indicative of what this team's capable of. I can promise you this team is on the cusp of getting a big-time win. Now, is there enough time for that to happen? We'll wait and see. But when you talk about Belfry almost knocking off Pike Central, almost knocking off Lawrence County. They play Paintsville close in the Class A. They beat Perry County Central. Don't let wins and losses be the indicator of where you are as a team. And I think you agree with that, right?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Belfry's had a lot of close games, and you could see kind of the youthfulness in the team late in the game, just mistakes that could be fixed. And, these guys have been working, and they got an unwarranted break with the flood, but a break nonetheless. It's helped them kind of get rejuvenized and ready to come back here and play and hopefully make a deep run in the district and region.
You made a great point. Recalibrate, kind of get things back where you need to get them. And Coach Brent Perry, I know it's probably been hard to get practice time during this flooding, but at least, like you said, kind of get away from the team structure a little bit and then recalibrate as a team in the couple practices that they had. And this team is loaded up. You're talking about multiple mismatches. When you talk about, well, let's start with the seniors since it's senior night. You're talking about Ethan Dowell, 6'5", transfer from South Carolina. He's another passion guy. He's another energy guy. When things are going well, it's like he's injecting, a dose of energy into his team when things are going well. I mean, he's getting the crowd going. He's doing a lot of different things.
Yeah, absolutely. He's one of those guys. He loves to talk, and not only his teammates, but the other team and the fans. He gets everybody involved within the game, and it makes it for a good experience for everybody when they're in the gym.
It does. And then you talk about Jackson Estridge, who the transfer from Prestonsburg. Man, oh man, the work he's put into it. I've been a witness to it. He started coming, working out with me and my son when my son was probably in 6th grade. And to watch his evolution as a player, man, oh man, it's been fun to watch. And I love seeing hard work pay off. Estridge averaging 17 points a game on the year, 4.5 rebounds, does a little bit of everything. And he's done it by putting the work in. Those two seniors have had a tremendous year so far. Then you talk about the trio of sophomores, right?
Yeah, trio of sophomores. I mean, you've got Carter Jude, of course, Brody Little, and then you got Bryce Hagee as well. You know, all three guys, they're going to be really well, and I look forward to watching those guys the next 2 years coming here at Belfry and just how they grow and compete within the district and region.
Listen, I'm a big-time fan of Bryce Hagee. I mean, the things that he does, the little things that don't show up, I don't think he gets enough credit. He might be one of the more underrated players on this team in terms of maybe some of the credit going his way.
Yeah, absolutely. Bryce is one of those guys you call the utility guy. You
Yeah.
know, he's out there. He'll do a little bit of everything for you. If you want him to guard the best player, he will. If you want him to get on the glass, he will. If you want him to step out and knock down a shot, he can do that too.
He can do that too. And then you talk about real quick Brody Little, 2027, one of the best downhill penetrators in the region, averaging 15 a game on the year, can get downhill, can guard, plays with a chip on his shoulder in a good way. Brody Little, one of the top players in the state in his class. And then, of course, Carter Jude, man, he gets better and better. He plays poised. And here we go. We're going to have senior night.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, but Carter Jude, like you said, I mean, he plays with a lot of poise. To be only a sophomore, you know, he's got a ton of experience. Being thrown in the fire last year as a freshman, you know, and he comes out and he's able to break that pressure a lot of times. He gets him set up on the offensive side, and one of the best set shooters that I've seen really in this area this year.
Carter Jude's ability to run the show is as good as anybody in the region. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
Yeah, this is just announced, unfortunately. Ian Loomis couldn't be with us tonight, guys. Keep him in your prayers. Just come down with an illness, and hopefully it comes over that soon.
There he is, Jackson Estridge. What a year that young man's had. And, of course, as most know, Darryl McCoy, owner and operator of D&D Sports Network, is his father, along with Bree. And there's his little sister. Ethan Dowles, the transfer from South Carolina. But little did I know he went to Millard Elementary.
Yeah, so his mother and our mother are actually twins. They played at Millard, graduated in '97 girls basketball. And, you know, our family comes from Pike County originally, so Ethan was able to come back and although not at the same school, still in the same county and kind of relive his mother's roots here and enjoy the 15th region.
I want to say this, and I know his parents won't mind me saying this. Jackson Estridge, where he was to where he is now, he walked into the gym at the YMCA to work out with me and my son in Pikeville. And Jackson at the time, when you talked to him, he wouldn't even look you in the eye. Whether it was lack of confidence, whether it was just he wasn't sure of himself, whatever the case may be. But that hard work that he put in from 7th grade on until now has totally turned him into a different player in person. We're getting ready for the prayer. National anthem coming up. All right, there you go, national anthem. Senior night, man, oh man, and finishing that point on Jackson Estridge. Now, I know Darryl don't mind me saying this because it's the evolution of who he is. The first time he walked into the gym, Darryl McCoy, Braxton was a 6th grader.
Yeah.
And I told you this, he wouldn't look you in the eye when you talked to him.
Nope.
I don't know if it's a lack of confidence or a lack of just unsurety of when you met somebody, but that transition of a young man is something that you could write a book on.
It is, and now, when he goes, he shakes your hand and looks you straight in the eye.
He'll speak to you first.
Yeah.
And that says everything. Jackson Estridge, what a year he's had, Darryl McCoy. And as I mentioned, as everybody knows, you are his father.
Yep.
And I know you're as proud as can be.
Super proud. He's a kid that, obviously, there's Cole Blackburn. We'll talk about it here in a second. That's number 20. Dorian Reese. Number 10, C.J. Waller. Number 12, Robert Evans. And they are head coached by Coach Brian Stacy. Coach, one of the better guys in the coaching world.
As we mentioned, we appreciate them coming.
That was huge. A huge honor, Brian Stacy giving up a home game to come over so Belfry could have it. Yeah.
Says a lot.
Number 0, Carter Jude. At forward, sophomore, number 10, Bryce Hagee. At forward, sophomore, number 11, J.B. Wallum. At guard, sophomore, number 23, Brody Little. And rounding out the starting lineup, number 3, shooting guard, senior, Jackson Estridge. They're head coached by Brent Perry in his first year at the helm. Assistant coaches Matt Thornsberry and Sean Hurley. Coach, going back to what you said, you had as much to do with Jackson Estridge as anybody. You're the one that you laid the foundation that Jackson Estridge stands on today. And when you come in his life, that's when he took that next leap. It's. You, Braxton, laid that foundation, and then obviously, we've had Coach Perry, Isaiah Smith,
a lot of good ones.
Terry Jackson, Dom. We've had a ton of good trainers with him, but you and Braxton was the one that laid the foundation.
Well, I know Braxton absolutely loves him like a brother, and he was so wanting to be here. We're getting ready to get this going.
Yeah, Brody Little gets the tip, and it's going to be Carter Jude starting things off. Belfry. This is the second go-around. Belfry beat Tulsa the first matchup, but Tulsa, this is a different Tulsa team. They're now running their offense through C.J. Waller. Now, Brody Little trying to set up the offense over J.B. Wallum. This is J.B. Wallam's first start for the Pirates.
Ethan Dial sitting down, right?
Yeah. Nice. Ethan Dials. Again, Dials has had a couple situation. He got snowed in, Coach, where he couldn't come to practice, and I'd say that's the only reason he's not starting.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Woolen coming in showing what he can do, that upper body strength.
And there you go, Robert Evans, that's QB1 at Glen Hayes. And they're going to get Hagee for the travel, and he did travel.
He did indeed. And I was also touching on Ethan Dials, and it's not easy. You're coming from South Carolina. I was a young father, Darryl. It's not easy to be a young father when you're still trying to finish things out in high school. And he comes here, and he's kind of been Mr. Passion and Mr. Intensity for Belfry, right, Darryl?
He has. He's a huge X factor for the Pirates. Nice job, Brody Little, over to Carter Jude. He's off the mark. And again, this is the first time in 20 years a high school game has been played here in this gym.
And it looks good.
It looks amazing. This is Les and Hazel, the two janitors that have been working overtime to get this gym to where it's at today. Hats off to them two janitors, because this place is the best I've seen it look in probably 20 years.
And listen, I'm glad you did that, because a lot of times the custodians don't get they get zero credit for the work they put in.
No, hats off to Les and Hazel. They'll kick it back out. Reese swings it over to Blackburn. Cole Blackburn, you got to watch him, Coach. He's got his pilot's license.
Yes. They're going to turn it over here. Belfry in a man-to-man.
And, Coach, you know all about Bray Mullet.
Yes.
You know, that young man, he can play.
He's a player.
Here comes Carter Jude back the other way. Coach, how many times we cover Carter Jude in this gym?
Well, a bunch, right?
And Brody Little as well. There's Brody Little, nice take.
We talked about that before we went on air. This place will be rocking for junior high games.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, hats off to this community. You know, community's been through so much, and, you know, for them showing up here for senior night, I mean, I know this meant the world to these boys.
And one of the hardest hit areas in Eastern Kentucky.
It did. You know, it's, you know, you're talking, you know, just 3-4 days ago, you know, you're talking Jackson Estridge for Belfry, you know, being rescued.
He was kayaking out of here.
Yeah, he being rescued, having to go spend the night in a shelter. And, you know, I mean, it's been a rough week for these kids. There's Millette.
I heard you wouldn't leave, Darryl.
No, listen, you got to protect your home.
Yeah.
You know, and at the end of the day, you know, we had animals, and, you know, we had stuff, you know, you get looters and all that.
That's right.
And nice job off the mark. Reese sticking in there, fade away. Nice job by Reese. And just like that, Tulsa's up 5-2 on the Pirates. Coach, I was worried about this. You know, Belfry's had one practice in 7 days.
You can be a little rusty, right?
Yeah. There's J.B. Woolham.
Nice.
He's got Estridge. Long three.
Got it.
Sinks it. Don't call that parquet. That's straight butter, Coach.
I was saying before we went on the air, Jackson, one of the top percentage-wise three-point shooters in the mountains, Darryl.
Yeah, he's, you know, obviously, you know, I think Dylan Boyd, Peyton Davis, I think them kids are elite shooters, especially once they get their feet set. But in the play of a game, I'm not sure that I'd rather have somebody else, you know, if you say go get me a three, you know, than Jackson Estridge.
Well, he can come off screens. He can come off the bounce.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'll tell you, Peyton Davis and Dylan Boyd, they're about as automatic as it comes.
Oh, yeah.
There's nice job, Bryce Hagee.
I was saying that during pregame as well. He can knock it down if you leave him open.
He shoots a very high percentage, Coach. I think the first, 15 games, he was shooting 65%.
Yeah. Bonkos, right?
Yep. Jonah Bartley says, why are they playing at the middle school, Jonah? It's kind of the situation y'all got. The high school is a shelter now, so that's why they're playing here. Jonah Bartley, a player. Robert Elzerk watching from Myrtle Beach. There's C.J. Waller kicks it in to Evans. Robert Evans kicks it out. Mullet driving. Nice job by Woolham. Good defense.
What are they going to get?
They're calling Estridge with the foul.
I didn't see that. Estridge just came around with a.
Yeah. They're saying he pulled his jersey, but I don't know. Doug Howard says that Cliff Wallace is still a stud. Yes, he is. The Roger Bryant says watch him from Chapmanville. Nice job, Reese.
Looks like they're trying to attack the paint. Yeah, they are.
Well, that'll work right now, Coach. But when number 4 comes in, Ethan Dowles, things change.
Change up a little bit.
Yeah, Glenn Jude tuning in. Glenn Jude, a former Pirate great. Played a lot of great games in this gymnasium, Glenn Jude did.
Dakota Blackburn sinks to first.
Yeah.
It's been a while, Darryl. We've not called a game together in probably 2 weeks, right?
It's been a minute.
It feels like it.
I can't remember the last one. Obviously, I think it was a Belfry game, but nice job, Estridge.
Hey, you need to go up with that, Darryl.
Yep.
Go up with your left hand. But again, that's Estridge wanting to make that extra pass.
Yeah, he's he becomes a detriment to his team because he is so unselfish. He thinks he's being unselfish, but ultimately he's being selfish because he's shortening his team.
Well, he works on finishing so much I don't know if anybody works as he's certainly in that top 2 of putting that work in finishing, right?
I agree. He can finish a multitude of ways off the glass, and he puts a lot of work in that.
Oh, they're attacking them downhill, Darryl. They said they think they have an advantage getting downhill.
And it's smart, right now they're smart because, you go down and obviously, that is their advantage. These are football players for Tulsa. These are big, strong boys. And Belfry, you got one football player on there, they definitely got advantage strength-wise. There's nice job. That's Brody Little's shot. That's like, no, this is not good.
Oh my goodness.
This is not good. Let's turn it away.
Let's hope.
Coach, this is
that's the way he was. The pain level, right?
Yeah, and that's his shot too, and he come down, Coach, and right on it where you didn't want to, and when you see Brody, and his mother is a doctor.
That's what I was gonna say. The one good thing is Courtney's right on top of it. Brent Perry there. Let's hope. I don't want to speculate, Darryl. But you said he came down awkward.
Yeah, he came down awkward on it, and I couldn't see exactly if he come down. I didn't see anybody in front or any. I didn't see him come down on anybody's foot.
That's tough, man.
And this is, now you're leaving Belfry really short-handed because you don't have Ian Loomis already. And then Brody Little, and it's not about this game, it's about district.
You're right. And listen, you'll be playing on Monday, right?
Yeah.
Let's hope, Brody, this is one of those things where you can tape it up and in a couple of days and you're good to go.
Let's hope and pray.
Hate to see that. I was just talking on the tremendous season he's had for Belfry, Darryl.
He's had an outstanding season, and let's just keep him in our prayers, guys. C.J. Waller coming in. He'll get it up to Robert Evans.
And they're in a 2-2-1 press, Belfry.
Belfry trying to turn them over here. That's a good adjustment by Brent Perry. They're trying to attack, get downhill, come out and press them, make them show they got ball handlers.
Yeah, you want to test it, right?
Yeah, that's it. And there's Robert Evans, nice ball fake.
Nice pull up.
Yeah, off the mark.
There's a big fella battling.
Yeah. And, Coach, right now, they went with Garrett Maynard. Like Ethan, I do not understand why Ethan Dawes isn't in that game.
Well, sometimes you do that quarter. We're going to set you out a quarter.
Yeah, well, yeah. We'll see how things go. And that's what I was going to say. The Estrich battling for the boards, and nice job there.
Well, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, this is a situation where Brody, your second leading scorer, out. If you're Jackson, you got to say, I want to be a shot hunter.
Yeah.
You got to put a little bit more on your shoulders putting the ball in the hole.
Well, Bryce Hagee says he'll be a shot hunter.
Yeah. Well, listen, he can put it in the hole when need be. 2-3 zone by Belfry. That bench really thins out now with Little out.
It is. There's Carter Jude. Carter Jude getting down forward with his head up. Nice take by Jude off the glass, off the mark.
A little too much on it. Estrich with the deflection.
Nice hustle into Tulsa's hands, though. And Tulsa takes the 1-point lead. And this is where Belfry's got to settle down. Brody Little's out, Coach, and they got to get the ball to number 3's hands.
Right, I just said that. You got to cut, move, and he does a good job moving right there. It's all right, but you got to want the ball hawk it, shot hunter. You just got to put a little bit more on your plate here if you're Jackson.
There's Max Dotson coming in. You see in the football players, Hunter Hilton. Coach, they've been out working, getting the community clean. Nice job by Tulsa grabbing that rebound. Here comes Robert Evans. But hats off to the Belfry football team. I guarantee you Philip Haywood wouldn't be any prouder. They've been out ever since the flood happened, cleaning up the community.
That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Turnover going to be Belfry's basketball here. 12-11, Tulsa leads it. You just tuning in. Brody Little went out with a lower ankle injury. Jude, dribble handoff to Estridge. Back to Jude. If you give Jude too much room, he'll bury it.
There's Estridge. Maybe should have shot that.
Thought about it on that one.
Yeah. There's Woolham goes up. Count it! J.B. Woolham and one. Old-fashioned Three Guys Pizza and Brew 3-point play opportunity coming up. Coach, I've been screaming for a while. J.B. Woolham
you have.
Needed to be on the floor.
You have, and Woolham already has 4 points.
And you're seeing him produce here. Woolham nets that one. 14-12 Pirates up by 2.
Under a minute to play in the first quarter.
Nice job. Your coach, that's where you'd like to see Jude step up and take that charge there, wouldn't you?
Yeah, just step into it right.
Yeah.
Nice drive. Going to go to the line. And go ahead, Darryl.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say that when you when you tack like that as a downhill player, and Jackson's a downhill player, listen, you're putting pressure on the defense to guard you and make contact.
Yeah, and the thing is, even if you don't make the free throws, you're gaining fouls on them.
Yes.
That's the big thing, and that's what kids they don't value that enough.
Right. Not today's game.
No. I mean, if you can get a player out, get a player in foul trouble, get to the bonus where you can get to the free throw line and score, then you're doing good things.
You're getting multiple wins in one possession. 4-point lead.
Robert Evans. Nice job down low and high off the glass, and no backside help there, Coach.
Dakota Blackburn with the bucket.
You just wonder, Coach, when you'll see Dawes in the game.
Dawes, it's looking. You're right.
Yeah, it's also senior night.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Jude, crossover.
And Carter Jude got hit in the eye.
Off and running.
Yeah.
Got to be eye to eye on all passes if you're Tulsa.
And that's what the officials, Carter's talking to the officials down there saying, they just got poked in the eye, buddy.
Right. Going to have one shot at it here if you're Belfry.
There we go. Bryce Hagee, he had Woolham wide open.
That's tough.
Yeah, and that's Belfry. That's their Achilles heel, Coach, is that they don't look to advance the ball. They want to get it to the ball handler in the backcourt.
Right.
And, that they would shoot layups a lot of times, but they don't turn around and look up court.
Right.
Nice job by Reese. Pull up. Nice shot. Ties it up at the buzzer. It's going to be a 16-all tie at the end of one. We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
Southside Buildings and Carports and Southside Shed Hunters of Louisa, Kentucky offers shed hauling services up to 16 by 52 long buildings. We also have lofted cabins, utility cabins, garages, man caves, she sheds that you can customize and order to your wants and needs with many different options such as workbenches, shelving, transom windows, and much more. You can go to the location or buy using 3D Builder's online order system. You can build right from your own. And we are back here, Belfry Middle School Senior Night, Belfry versus Tulsa. As you see, that Belfry cheerleaders, Sherry's Casey squad does an outstanding job. You Give a big shout out, Coach. Right there is Miss Emily. That's Jackson Estridge's sister.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I did not know that.
Yep.
Going back to man here, Belfry. We see Ethan Dowles checking in.
Yeah, the big fella. See, Coach, he's a game changer.
Right
nice
there.
block by Woolham, and it's stolen away.
They're going to get Dowles with a foul.
That was a late call, Coach. I'm not saying it wasn't a correct call, but it was a late one.
Yeah. Dowles, what you said, Darryl, he provides immediate rim protection.
He does. The Janet Pack says bring back old memories. Zane Smith also says the same thing. Said bring back old memories. As Tim Ratliff says prayers for all the flood victims. You are in our prayers from Lawrence County. Janice Roden says the gym brings back memories. Jaden Stewart says rooting for my boy Jackson Estridge. Refer to him as Mr. 15th Region Player of the Year, Jaden Stewart.
You better believe it. Congratulations, Jaden.
Yeah.
What a year he's had.
Kelly Lowe says watching from North Carolina, played many games there back in the 80s when middle school games was played there. And Kim Kazee Maynard says we're so proud of the hard work these football players have put in all week.
Esther's now running the point.
Got Jude playing off the ball.
Nice look.
Yeah. There. Dowles.
Battling.
Count it!
Just that's a tough basket right there. He just battled for that one. Nothing wrong with tough twos.
Nope.
I want tough twos. I mean, obviously we can get easy ones.
Yeah,
but
no, I'd take that all day.
Right. I'll take that one before shooting a 26-footer.
Coach, this is the first game we've had on in a week.
It is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And tomorrow I think we got Chapmanville and then Mingo Central. Coach, where was the foul on that?
Yeah, a lot of hacking. There he is trying to get downhill.
Yeah. Oh, he walked, Coach. They kick it in. Nice job across court. Went right through Estridge's hand. Estridge with the block. And
stay Tulsa ball.
Yeah. Coach, this again in the old Belfry Gymnasium. First time in 20 years, folks, a high school game has been played here. And Coach, the last time it was played here, we see setting up behind us is Matt Maynard. He played here in that last game.
Wow. And been a while.
Yeah.
Estridge in and out move. Oh, there's some contact there at the rim.
Yeah, that's one thing I think the officials, Coach, this year, they've still not gave Belfry the respect they deserve, and I don't think Belfry gets the call.
You think that it's something to do with the jersey, what's on the front?
I think it does.
And I do think it impacts teams. Again, eye to eye.
Yeah.
Tulsa not on the same page.
There's Dawes getting downhill. Back out, Estridge. Cross court to Woolham. Jude coming off. Jude back out. Dawes can hit that. There's Woolham. Carter Jude, he can hit that.
Got
and
it.
He does. Nice job by Carter Jude.
Carter with 5 points. Back up the floor in a hurry. Jude, spin move.
Yeah, nice handles. Nice move by Jude.
Shoot two.
Yeah, that's where Jude, he's become a very valuable shooter for Belfry, and he can knock down that three ball with consistency.
I was saying that during pregame that throughout the year he's gotten better and better and better at that three ball, especially on that step in or off that reverse pass back to him.
Roger Bryant says, Darryl, what do you think about that Chapmanville-Wayne game the other night? Coach, Chapmanville took Wayne out behind the old woodshed.
Wow.
Big game, and got a 91-57 win. That impressed me, Roger. I didn't see that coming, but I tell you, Dakota Dalton, Keaton Terry, Joey Gollihue and company playing really good right now. There's Estridge with another rebound coming back the other way.
Dowles pulling. Dowles.
Sinks it!
Dowles got that personality where he's going to shoot.
Yeah, Coach. And J.B. Woolham says, not happening, brother. Nice job, Cole Blackburn. That's just his athleticism, Coach.
Nice finish.
big fan of Cole Blackburn. He dropped 20 last week against Man, and big fan of Cole Blackburn. Super athletic.
Super athlete. The difference in this second quarter is Tolsia just not on the same page.
No, they've had 3 passes that's bounced off Estridge's back. You know, I mean, it's and that's what Brian Stacy's telling them. You know, and again, you know, you see Belfry over here, you know, short-handed. Brody Little went down to a ankle injury, and I know his dad is probably watching. His dad's been working overtime on the railroad trying to get the tracks clear and all that, so he couldn't make it tonight. Or I've not seen him here, but you know, I know he's got to be holding his breath with Brody's ankle.
Yeah, you got to hope that it's something that he can. Yeah, you know, sometimes that initial pain, but you're ready to go a couple days later. Let's hope that's what it is.
You see, Coach, and I tell you what, this young man right here, J.B. Woolen, inserted in the starting lineup, has played a great game so far.
He's played really well, getting that starting nod, as you mentioned.
You got 2 block shots.
Yeah, 2 blocks.
Yeah. And a nice M1. Yeah. There's Carter Jude. Over to Estridge. And Dowell's coming off. Nice job. And Woolen with the rebound. Yep. Off the mark.
Waller coming away with it.
And, you know, again, Ian Loomis, prayers going out to him sitting at home, Coach. He has the flu.
Fade away.
Sinks it. C.J. Waller.
Smooth.
And now Wallering in the stat book. And Estridge bounced it off Dawes' knee there. Strong rebound by Estridge. Kicks it over to Jude.
2-on-1.
Yeah, he's got Dawes. There's Carter Jude right back. Nice job. Nice stop.
Largest lead of the game for Belfry.
There's Carter Jude. Nice steal by Jude. Nice job. Kicks over to Hagee. Coach, and Hagee, he's, you know, the thing about Hagee is always in the right spot. You know, it's almost like he's got small hands. You know.
Yeah. Watch out.
Ooh, Estridge. I could tell when that left his hands, that one wasn't going in.
Bryce Hagee with 5 points.
Yeah.
This is up and down, up and down.
Yeah, and right back at you. Dakota Blackburn, he'll kick it up to Hagee.
Wow.
Hagee, nice take by Hagee.
If you're a basketball player, this is what you live for.
Yeah.
Just playing ball.
And pull up right there. The Robert Evans, C.J. Waller hanging and banging. Dawes comes away with it. And it's coming right back. Reese.
Oh, he thought.
Yeah, Waller saves it into Reese's hands, Coach. And right now, no Tulsa, or nobody was there to help for Belfry.
Offensive foul.
Yeah. And J.B. Woolen, Coach.
Making an impact.
What a impact. Listen, he says, Coach, you made the right move starting me. You're going to see Garrett Maynard coming in for Ethan Dawes. Ethan Dawes gave some hard minutes there.
He did. 30-23, Prestonburg. Belfry leads it.
Beth Wright says, I hate the circumstances, but I love seeing a game played here. There's no place like home. I agree with you, Beth. The score is 30-23. You can see on the Glenn Martin Hammond scoreboard, top right-hand corner of your screen.
Again, this is the type of game, if you're a basketball player, you're loving it right now.
You are. Carter Jude. And Effort hands it off to Maynard. Back out to Jude.
Jude, blow by, step through.
Hagee. Off the mark.
Watch out.
And Estridge.
Got fouled on that one.
The official's giving him nothing.
Wow.
Coach.
Twice he got hit. Watch out. What we got here?
I don't know.
Full timeout Tulsa. Wow, that was clear.
Coach,
got hit twice going up.
I'll tell you, trying not to. I know these guys got a hard job, Coach.
They got a tough job.
But you still got to do it right. And
it's tough, right, Darryl?
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Again,
very tough. And, you know, what you don't want to do, Coach, is, you know, you preach to kids all the time about attacking, and then you attack and you get the foul, and it don't come.
It don't come.
Yeah.
It's frustrating.
Yeah, so it frustrates you. But, you know, again, this quarter here, guys, I want to thank our good friends at Jim Marr Services. If you're looking for a job in a coal field, call Jim Marr Services today.
Coming back out of a full timeout. Going to be Tolsia ball. 30-23. Belfry leads it. If you're just tuning in, Brody Little, super sophomore, went out with an injury.
Coach still holding breath.
2-3 zone by Belfry. Senior night.
Yep.
Nice look.
No,
Estridge.
A nasty block by Estridge.
The block and the recover.
Yep.
Dowles. Jude up top. They're constantly trying to run Estridge off of cut action. There it is. Long on that one.
Yeah, Estridge just not on point tonight. And again, as a shooter, you know, long layoffs like that, not practicing in a while, you know, that can hurt you as a shooter, Coach.
Always. Nowhere to go with it. Pulling.
And there's Robert Evans off the mark. Robert Evans gets the ball right back. Nice take by Evans.
Evans took too much time. He could have got right to the rack.
Strong rebound there by Hagee.
Watch out.
Gets it back over to Hagee. They got Dawes in the corner.
He wants to screen.
Yeah. Right there.
Watch out. Trap coming.
Yeah, you got it. There's Dawes.
Dowell says, where's the call? You're not getting it, young man. Not tonight, it don't look like. Again, they're a little bit too much dribbling. They can attack gap right there. That's what I'm talking about. They're going to get Estridge with his second.
Yeah.
Dorian Reese going to the free throw line.
No, they called it on Hagee, I think.
Oh, okay.
And I thought they had it on Estridge too.
Reese going to shoot two.
Again, I want to thank you guys for tuning in here. As Coach, I don't see Little anyone on the bench, is he?
No, they took him out of here.
Yeah. See his Pawpaw's still down here.
And I don't see Courtney, so
yeah,
maybe they
took him to the emergency room or something. Had it look at.
Reese 1 of 2.
Now coming back the other way, Carter Jude.
I'm really surprised, Darryl, that Tolsia isn't trying to apply pressure with knowing there's only two guards. See, that's what I'm talking about.
And
too much on it.
Yeah, Coach, and that goes back. That goes back to, you know, the same calls ain't getting called on the other end of the floor, you know, and, you know, Dawes out there, you know, he jumped in the air and he got pushed 5 foot in the air before he landed.
Yeah.
You know, he's got
Robert Evans going to the line for Tolsia. This free throw. Got to hit those free throws on the road.
Alicia Carey Dowell says they never get the calls they should. They get lost a lot of games due to bad calls. Sucat Lester says, where's D&D going to be next week with the tournament starting? We're still working on that, Sucat.
Listen, you just don't know, right?
No, and, you know, it's a bad time right now. You know, we're definitely afraid afraid we're not going to get to do as much as we normally do. Nice job. Esther's got
I got hit on that
one.
On the go. Usually you're covering every district. Might not happen this year. Right, Darryl?
Yeah, it definitely won't, and especially with the, you know, you got to think, you know, the prices of everything has raised. The KHSAA fees and all them has raised higher. So, you know, with this flooding hitting, you know, a lot of businesses can't afford to sponsor like they used to.
Right.
So, you know, we'll do what we can, and get where we can, but You know, it's just bad. The Mountains has dealt a bad hand this week. There you go. Nice job, Carter Jude over to Estridge. Belfry sitting on that 6-point advantage.
Timeout.
Yeah.
Brent Perry.
60-second timeout.
Let's see what Brent Perry draws up here. Hey, Darryl, listen, one thing you can guarantee is the 60th district's going to be covered.
Yeah, 60th will be covered. I know Sukat, that's what she's looking for. And then
And from there, you just don't know because you got West Virginia games.
And we're short on crews this year. So, you know, we're trying our best to get as much as we can in. But, you know, we'll try to get that to you, Sukat, later, you know, as we make the decision. But real quick, want to thank Punk's Tires. I think Jeremy and Chasta over in the Virgie area. Want to thank our good friends, Hatfield's Funeral Home, Southside Buildings and Carports, A&H Supply. With the flooding going on, hit up A&H Supply for all your supply needs. Also, guys, I want to thank our good friends at Three Guys Pizza and Brew, doing a lot of good things around the community right now. Markham, Remora, and Associates. And our good friends, want to thank our good friends at the Cheech's Pizza, Eric's Trucking, Tug Valley Wellness Clinic, Trailhead Bar and Grill, Toronto's Steakhouse, and then last but not least, want to thank Hall and Jones Funeral Home. There you go, J.B. Woolham inbound at the dials. Over to Jude. Estridge getting downhill. Out. See right there. See that? That's on Estridge.
He did a downhill drive, got downhill, middle of the floor, decided to turn and kick at the last second to Jude.
Yeah.
Going into the locker room, it's Belfry 30, Tolsia 24, Darryl McCoy, senior night.
Yeah, the senior night here is we'll step away for just a second, then we'll come right back with the Double Quick halftime show.
All right, back here, D&D Sports Network, senior night. Coach Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy got you locked in here post-flood, post-2025 flood. First broadcast me and Darryl McCoy's done together, and again, it's only the right thing. It's only almost should be the way it should be is Jackson Estridge's senior night. And right now, Belfry leads it 30-24 over Tolsia, Darryl McCoy.
Hats off to J.B. Woolham. Has had a fabulous half so far.
Real quick, the scoring. Jackson Estridge with 5 points. Brody Little with 2 points. Went out with an injury. I understand that he's going to get that looked at right now. Carter Jude with 9 points. Ethan Dowles with 5. Bryce Hagee with 5. And Woolham, as Darryl McCoy mentioned, man, oh man, coming on big. He's got 5 points.
Yeah, as we're sitting here, guys, we apologize. We was going to interview Max Dotson or Hunter Hilton or one of these Belfry football players that have been putting in overtime cleaning up their community, but I cannot find any of them at halftime. So we do apologize.
The job that Belfry High School has done as a whole, and this flood, it's one of the top. Again, you talk about 2025, 84, 77. It's as big as those two.
Yeah, it is.
Well, 77 was, I think Pikeville was underwater completely, but it was pretty bad.
In 84?
77.
Yeah, 77. It devastated this community. And, really, this area here, the big thing that it really that hurt this area is the flood walls. When they shut the floodgates, it pushed every bit of that water back on these rural communities, and it destroyed them this time. And now you saved your towns, which is important, but it just, it
leveled a lot of other area.
Yeah. We got Donna Keene says, thank you all. God bless. Thank you for covering this. Love you guys. Thank you, Donna. As we see a lot of people tuning in tonight, Coach, as let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for. Tim Reed says, watching from the city of brotherly love. So is that Philadelphia?
It is.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And then Loyal to Huddle says, go Belfry. Guys, let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for. The Tulsa Rebels here on Pond Creek tonight. And if you guys did not, get the memo, Brian Stacy for Tulsa gave up a home game, the last home game of the year for the Rebels, to come here to Belfry so they could have senior night.
What a gesture. A lot of coaches not doing that.
Yeah, no, Brian, he's a class act. He's one of my favorites. I'm glad to call him a good friend, and, hats off to him.
And they're a good game here, Darryl McCoy, 30-24. Starters, J.B. Woolham, Bryce Hagee, Carter Jude, Ethan Dowles going to replace Brody Little, and Jackson Estridge. Tulsa ball coming out of the locker room. Going to go man-to-man. Well, yeah, going to go man-to-man.
And Reese. And again, Coach, right now, if you're nice job, Reese, coming off the screen and hitting the jumper from the elbow, Citizens Bank of Kentucky bank shot. And Hagee loses it but gets it back. There's Jude from the volleyball line.
Couldn't knock it down, in and out. Jude being a little bit more of a proactive scorer here since Littles went out.
Yep.
Reese.
And again, as you see, Blackburn off the mark, and Dawes.
Reese coming away with it.
Yeah. Nice job, and
can't hang on to it.
Yeah, active hands, but if they could have held on to it, that was an easy layup. Nice job.
Yeah, it would have been a layup.
Good ball movement by the Rebels. Tim Rofe says, I'm watching from Ona, West Virginia. Christian Carstill says, Tulsa Rebels, go team. And Eugene Newsom says, watching from Little Creek. Coach Eugene and Ronnie.
Really good, right?
Yeah, we miss them guys as, prayers going out for Eugene and his wife, Kathy, still. And also Ronnie got flooded, Coach. Really destroyed his house and property. So prayers going out to Ronnie Newsom as well.
Yeah, prayers to Ronnie. Tough times We're going to miss Dave Clevenger, Darryl McCoy.
Listen, my heart breaks, man, for Dave. We lost a good one. The Estridge coming off the screen.
Yeah, so I'm going to make sure I draw contact.
And, we'd like to see Coach Estridge pull up there. I always like when he drives, but he's had a couple clean looks at it and passed it up. If you're not getting – and they didn't call that a shooting foul.
That's what I was looking at while you were talking. I was like, how?
The
Estridge. Jude going to look to drive it. Hagee going to pull for 3. Little discombobulation right now for Belfry offensively, Darryl.
Yeah, that's where Coach Perry, he's got to step in there, and he's got to step in and say, let's get it to my guy, And
Waller posting. Nice hands by Estridge. Reese pull
nice defense by Jude. Estridge with the hustle.
Said he stepped on the line. Tulsa's closed this to 2.
Yeah. That's C.J. Waller off the mark. And again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're C.J. Waller, I'm attacking more. I'm not settling for those jump shots. 30-28, Belfry leads. Estridge's going to look to use that screen set by Hagee. Baseline drive. Nice drive. Didn't get it to go.
Yeah. Rose off.
Look over to Reese. Nice look down low.
Nice pass. And it's tied up here. Rebels right now looking to upset the Pirates on senior night. And again, Pirates without Ian Loomis, without Brody Little, and as you mentioned, a little discombobulated here, Coach.
Absolutely. Belfry hasn't scored here in the second half. That's going to end.
Yeah.
That's his second 3-ball of the night. Estridge has 8. Go to the line. Bray Mollett.
Big fan of Bray's. Like what he brings to the table. Marsha Hill says, go Pirates.
Belfry has maybe one of the strongest fan bases. I can remember early in the grind session days, Darryl, we did an interview with Bo and Sal. Almost 9,000 people.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. He just did a pivot. He did a rocker step, Darryl.
Yeah.
Rocker steps are legal. Here we go. That's what Jackson was just telling him. He said, I was doing a rocker step. Here we go. Hagee. 33-31. Fade away. Got it ripped by Dawes.
Nice job by Dawes. Dawes goes up and
I get back, young man.
Yeah, get back. That's probably one of his weaknesses, Coach. Is tied up again. Is that he likes to argue with the officials too much and not get down the floor on defense. And I know it drives his coach crazy.
It's all that emotion. He wears his emotions on his sleeve.
He does, and as that,
and I love it, man. He gets that crowd involved. He gets his team involved. He's Mr. Passion for Belfry. Ethan Dowles. Got to cut harder. 5-second call.
Yeah.
Not enough cut action.
Listen, Belfry, they against Pike Central, they had, I think it was 5-second calls or something like that. Or 4, I think, and one of them, or 2 was saved by timeouts.
Danger zone time for Belfry. You can just sense there's lack of focus. In and out, Waller.
Yep.
Waller with the bucket. Waller now has 8 points. Back out to Jude. Jude going to drive.
Nice take by Jude.
Jude with 11 points. Tied up, 35-35. Nice look.
Yeah, great job. Nice job slipping that by Bray Mullet.
Jude. The dump off to Hagee.
Yeah, so they'll give their own little pick and roll action there, Coach.
Nice finish by Hagee. There's Woolham working.
Nice job by Woolham, and
got a shot block. Love the effort. Out to Estridge, over to Jude. Dump off.
Hagee off the mark, Woolham up, Hagee.
And shoot two, and that's what you like. Battling underneath. Both Woolham and Hagee. Hagee going to go to the line to shoot two.
Lacey Jordan says that's my boy Bray. Angela Tackett says go Big Red. By the way, third quarter sponsored by Hatfield's Funeral Home. Located in Toller, Kentucky. Hit them up for all your funeral needs. Hatfield's Funeral Home been in business over 50 years serving the Pond Creek community. Woolham going to go out. Now this right here, this is an odd lineup for Belfry. You got Garrett Maynard and Dawes in at the same time.
Pressure coming. Oh, missed him. Missed Waller early.
Yep.
Waller had a wide open layup. Belfry leading it by 1 point. Jude. He's going to fire it up, right?
Yeah, that not the best shot there. Not the best shot selection. The Jude, he's really good when he gets his feet into it, but he was fading away on that one.
Reese.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing if I'm Tulsa.
There's Bray Mullet. Off the mark, Dawes on the break. Gets it up to Maynard. Nice job by Garrett Maynard.
Going to get Jude with the personal foul. All of a sudden, that energy's picked up on the defensive side for Belfry. 3-point lead, Belfry. 2-3 zone.
Nice job, Hagee. Good hands out front, too, by Jude. Here comes Estridge. Dawes. Nice. Ooh, nice job, C.J. Waller. And Coach Dawes is begging for the call, but.
Count it. Dawes was going in to throw it down.
Yep. And he's telling the coach, and that's one thing that, I think in a young coach in Brent Perry, that he's got to, improve on as a young coach is, getting at the officials.
You wanted to be more kind of Chandler
Yeah,
Thompson.
Chandler Thompson,
Well, start to finish, he's working them.
Yeah, he's a little mellow as a coach, but, listen, we talked before the game, nothing but praise, big Coach Perry fan, but, I think that's one thing as he continues to grow as a coach, it's
I think Coach Perry, one of the top coaches, not only in the region and state.
I agree with you, man. I tell you what he's done, hats off to him. And again, first year as a coach, he's going to have a bright future.
And he was thrown in the fire.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, thrown in the fire and, basically had a brand new team that he was assembling,
5 personal fouls. Jackson Escher going to the line.
Misses that one.
9 points for Estridge.
And back the other way, pull up. Off the mark, Dawes. Over to Maynard. Maynard up to Estridge.
Turn that corner.
That's it.
There you go. He turned it.
Yeah.
In and out move, turned it, used his shoulder, going to the free throw line.
Yeah. Bonnie Rogers says, go Belfry, watching from Corbin. Said Brent Perry is doing great. Jeremy Ellswick says, always enjoys your hugs, broadcast, and commentary from Cabell Midland parent. Jeremy, we appreciate that.
Yeah, we were turned up that night, wasn't we?
Yes, we was. The Stephen
School
Markham
day.
says, watching from Franklin, Virginia. And Luann Lovell watching from Georgetown. Estridge at the line. Thinks the second.
Nice finish.
Yeah, good job there by Dakota Blackburn. Finishing for the Rebels and brings it within one.
You called it, Darryl. You said it could be a game in here tonight.
I told you, this Tulsa team's playing a lot better. Ooh. And
Fisher said no dice. Estridge took a hard fall.
so that's where you'd like to see the coach. And again,
Brian Stacy's asking it.
yeah, you see, that's what you got to do. You got to argue for your players, coach.
Brian Stacy wasn't happy about it. Walking it down, should be shooting 2 free throws.
Number 4, Keathley fouls, 2-shot bonus.
2 shots here. Chance to extend this lead.
Again, guys, please continue praying for Brody Little. Just, hoping it's good news.
You hope and pray that young man's going to be okay.
Kimberly Rayleigh says, thank you for the positive comments on Coach Perry. Makes us proud, Mama proud. Libby Goff says, I love watching the game and what was my old high school gym as a student and a teacher. Yeah, Libby Goff was my English teacher.
Oh, wow.
Listen, I gave Miss Goff a handful, but I tell you, in our adult's life, Libby Goff has become a good friend. One of the best teachers to ever teach at Belfry. Here you go, Dawes. Nice job. And you see that right there, Coach. You see Garrett Maynard going over and getting Dawes. He's got that right there can often cause fights. You see it all the time. Just let things play out.
Let it play out. Let it simmer down.
And,
he's being a great playmate.
Yeah.
But Dawes just needs a minute. He told him, I just need a minute.
There's some argue with. It's getting. There's some bickering going back and forth, Coach, and that's where the officials, they gotta be careful. They let this get out of hand.
I mean, we've seen it, right?
Yeah. Dawes.
But listen, credit Maynard. Maynard was trying to do the right thing.
Yeah.
He didn't want Ethan Dawes, presumably.
But
like you said,
a lot of times, and that lets the officials think that things are bigger than what it was. Dawes, you could just see he was just getting up quickly.
Right.
I mean, I don't think there was anything even there. Nice job.
Shoot 2. Fans don't agree on the Belfry side.
No.
But I'm telling you right now, who's going to guard Robert Evans? I mean,
Belfry ain't found nobody yet that can.
Evans got 15 on the night.
Yeah, he's played his tail off. And that's where Brody Little normally comes in. The Robert Bright says Chapmanville 30, Westside 27. What a game there. And Angie Tackett says second grade teacher, Darryl. No, Miss Tackett, you was my second. Yep. Angie Tackett, one of my favorite teachers, Coach.
He was a handful right there.
No, listen, Miss Tackett, I was her baby.
Yeah.
at Runyon Elementary.
Wow.
Robert Evans misses that one short. And right there, Belfry just fell asleep.
50-50 balls.
Rebounding, yep.
Oh, and now Estridge did bump him on that one.
Yeah, that was a foul.
That's going to be Jackson's third, though. Keep an eye on that.
Yep.
Tulsa really battling here in the third quarter.
Yeah, hats off to this Rebel squad. Brian Stacy coming to Pond Creek, coach, and he said he's leaving with a win.
Yeah. Missed free throws hurting Tulsa, though.
Both teams right now.
Yeah. Estridge on the push.
Come back out. There's what I was going to say. You got to find Jude in them situations. Jude, he's strongest ball handler. He's got to be bringing the ball for coach.
Yeah, they're going to. Yeah. Good call by the official.
Yeah.
Carter Jude, a very good free throw shooter.
And nice job by Carter Jude.
Wow, I see it. Here we go.
Back the other way, Reese. Guarded by Jude out top. Belfry back on top by one. Carter Jude.
Watch out!
Looky there. Ooh, off the mark. And that will be the end of three. Belfry leads 45-44. We'll take a quick break. Be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
When it comes to burying a loved one, you need to make sure that they're left in the right hands. That's why you need to call Crum Funeral Home, located in Inez, Kentucky. You can give them a call today at 606-298-0602, located on 498 Kentucky Route 3 North in Inez, Kentucky. Give them a call today, Crum Funeral Home.
With tax season coming up, make the smart decision with your money. Stop at Tommy's Auto Sales in Inez, Kentucky. Right now you can get cars, trucks, and SUVs at the best prices around. Tommy's Auto Sale is a proud supporter of the Martin County Cardinals and all Mountain athletes. We're back here on Pond Creek, the old Belfry Gymnasium here in Belfry, Kentucky, as we got senior night. Belfry hosting Tulsa as we start the fourth quarter. It's Belfry with a 45-44 lead. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy on the call. You're watching the D&D Sports Network.
Got a score update from Prestonsburg.
What is it?
Prestonsburg leads 38-26 at halftime over Letcher Central.
Big victory.
We were there for the very first
ever for that one.
Wasn't our first game of the year covering that?
Yeah.
At Letcher. Estridge. Like to see more of that.
Yeah. Estridge lost it.
A lot of body contact. Reese.
Nice job there. Nice attacking. And
there's a lot of contact on that end.
Yeah, I think Estridge just left the ball out too far on it, though. Yeah, I don't think it is.
Waller, nice spin-a-rooney.
Waller, and in the paint there, getting the bucket. They took it up to Dawes, and
what happened?
It's out of bounds. Going to go Belfry's way.
Belfry basketball. All of a sudden, Tulsa leads it by one, Darryl. Playing shorthanded.
Yeah.
Jude needs to get out of that corner.
Yeah.
I saw it coming. Tulsa fans loving it.
Yeah. Bill Thornhill says, awesome job, guys. Said, now if we only could get Stockton Police to be as quick as the ball over is, said, and actually do something with the, I don't know what they're talking about. Kathy Thorpe says, love D&D Sports Network.
Wow. Reese, Darryl McCoy.
Yeah, the Reese right now.
Hesitation layup.
Largest lead of the game for the Rebels at 48-45. They
really like this head pad action, but,
Dawes thought about it. Gets it down low.
The spacing wasn't good for it.
No. Pull up.
Waller battling.
Yeah. There's Dawes with it. Dawes.
Nice bounce.
Yeah.
Just left it a little too far for Hagee.
This is, Coach, I thought Belfry, I thought the third quarter they done really good attacking, trying to get to the free throw line.
Listen, that's where things happen.
Yeah.
Jackson really good at getting downhill. Dowell's really good in the paint.
Yeah. There's Estridge with a steal.
Yeah, nice.
A nice steal there. Blackburn Cole Blackburn with a great steal.
Getting out work, Darryl.
Nice Hagee with the block, and Mullet right there to clean up the mess. And Tulsa up by 5 with 5:43 to go.
Tulsa quicker to the 50-50 balls right now. Jude looking to make something happen. Jude. Do-si-do turns it over.
Yeah. Right now, Belfry just, turning the ball over too much, Coach. You don't.
Oh! They didn't call nothing on that, though. You're right, though, Darryl.
Belfry is turnover prone, and right now, when you get a couple of them turn the ball over, it's hard for Belfry to win.
Hagee up top. Dowles left that one short. On the go here. Watch out.
Yeah, Reese.
If I'm Tulsa, I'm calling. There you go. They're going to get a timeout. But Darryl, if Belfry's not going to pressure, you milk a little time.
No, that's it. Yeah, if I'm Brian Stacy, I'm sitting there. If Belfry's going to sit back, then sit there and let them burn the clock off. That's what. If I'm Brian Stacy, I'm telling them. Listen.
Yeah.
Let's just let them make them come out and guard us.
Absolutely. We got comments.
Yeah, Timmy Steele says, watching from Amarillo, Texas. Waylon Maccabee says, let's go. And as we also, Billy Chambers, Coach, where's he watching from?
West Union, Ohio.
Yeah. And Nick the Quick Knox tuning in.
Another scoring update. Prestonsburg Lady Black Cats knock off Perry Central.
Oh, wow.
That's a big win.
Huge win. Huge win for the Lady Black Cats. As guys, we want to thank our good friends at Moore's Chrysler. With tax time coming up, or if your vehicle's been flooded, go to Moore's Chrysler for all your vehicle needs. Hit them up today. As Tulsa's basketball here with 4:51 to go, they got a 5-point lead over the Pirates.
Reese up top. Again, they're in a zone. There's no reason to.
Good job by Carter Jude.
Don't understand that by Tulsa.
Estridge, there. Getting downhill.
Yeah, nice drive.
Yeah.
4:35 to play in the fourth quarter. 5-point lead, Tulsa. Woolham to inbound.
Estridge pulls it.
Quick release.
Yeah, out. Woolham with a big rebound. Hanging and banging. Hagee, he's going to draw the foul.
They're going to get Reese underneath. And if you're just tuning in and you're asking where's Brody Little, well, Brody Little went out early with a lower ankle injury.
Yep. And Belfry inbounding the basketball here.
Running the same set, looks like.
Yep. There, got it. Get it in there. Gets over to Dowles. And a lot of contact. Hagee kicks over to Dowles. Dowles, nice move off the glass. No good. Woolham, he's off the mark. Dowles.
Going to be Tulsa ball.
Yeah.
Great effort by Belfry. But Tulsa's looking to give this game away, Darryl. I mean, you've got 4:11 to play. You find your best ball handlers. And if Belfry doesn't pressure the basketball, you milk as much clock as you can. They're sitting back in the zone. You're in no hurry if you're Tulsa.
No, not at all. Not there. Nice job by Reese. And Dials, strong board.
Didn't need to take that one. Estridge on the go. Where was that? I sound like a homer here.
Yeah.
But I don't know why no call. And why is Tulsa playing 90 miles an hour? You have the lead with 3:30 to play.
Oh, and that. Whoa, Coach. I don't know about that one.
7-point lead. Jude going to shoot 2. It is chaotic here, folks. My, oh, my. Carter Jude going to the free throw line here. And
and listen, this right here, this is a shame. As one of the officials are getting ejected.
Here we go. Here we go. Things getting absolutely hot in this building here. And listen, again, it comes down to sometimes maybe the officials, you reel it back in a little bit on both sides. 3:25 to go. And I'm not sure what just happened here. But things cooling down a little bit. Jude going to the line. Sinks that one. 12 points for Carter Jude.
Listen, I'm all for it. At the end of the day, these officials got a tough job, Coach. But, I'll go back to, always saying, listen, plumbing's tough too, but you know what? You got to do it right, right?
That's right. And listen, I still don't understand what Tulsa's doing. You would think they were behind. You've got Jackson Estridge inbound here off the Tulsa turnover. Carter Jude just called something out to Estridge. Hagee. Woolham.
Nice job by Woolham.
It's a 3-point game, under 3 to play. Tulsa's got to slow it down.
Yeah.
They're going to get no call.
Coach, I think Reese got hammered on that.
Well, if it wasn't going to be a call, it should have been Belfry ball.
That's what but I think Tulsa should be upset over that one.
Now they're going to try to milk clock. Should have done that when they're up 5.
Coming back,
they're getting trapped up top. 5-second call. Where
nice
is the
job.
5-second call? I assure you, I'm not homering here, folks.
No,
I'm just
want to get it right, Coach?
Yeah, I thought that should have been a 5-second call on that.
Cameron Smith says, when you hear Coach Keathley with the magic words, and here we go, Darryl McCoy, you know it's about to get it. Billy Davis says, Coach K and the ball guy, my favorites.
Oh, yeah.
Coach, they used to call us Jake and the Fat Man.
Right. There we go. Jump ball. Going to be Tulsa ball. Coach Stacy, tremendous basketball coach. Might not hurt to get a timeout here. And there you go.
Yeah.
Good, wise decision by Coach Stacy.
Coach, I think we need a timeout, too.
We
Let's take a quick one. We'll be right back. Southside Buildings and Carports and Southside Shed Hunters of Louisa, Kentucky offers shed hauling services up to 16 by 52 long buildings. We also have lofted cabins, utility cabins, garages, man caves, she sheds that you can customize and order to your wants and needs with many different options such as workbenches, shelving, transom windows, and much more. You can go to the location or buy using 3D Builder's online order system. You can build right from your own home. We offer metal garages and carports that are built to any size and installed right on your property. For more info, call 304-928-0060 or 304-928-0062. Here at Southside Buildings and Carports, we've got you covered. And we're back here, 2:22, the Rebels on top, 52-49. What a game by the Rebels, man. They have hustled their tails off here.
Tulsa just, Lizzie, you slow it down, you're going to have wide open layups.
Yeah.
Because Belfry's scrambling.
That's it.
The entire
Reese and Jude.
The entire paint is wide open.
Yeah. Nice job right there. It is.
Gonna get Hagee. Got to credit Belfry and how they're competing right now.
Yeah.
52-49. Tulsa leaves it. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Senior night. Crazy here at Belfry Middle School. There it is. They're slowing down. Well.
Yeah. Nice job. And Mola off the mark. Dawes. And Dawes got to get it to a guard here, Coach. There he goes. Estridge for three. In and out. Woolham. Back out.
Dawes wanted it. What we got here? Double foul here.
Yeah. And you got Hagee and Blackburn.
Double foul.
Yeah.
So it's going to be Belfry's possession on arrow. These Tulsa fans coming unglued.
Is that Hagee's fifth?
Hagee fouls out. Maynard checks in.
So you're without Little, Loomis, and Hagee.
Wow, that's tough.
All three are kids that started, the majority of the year, or part of the year. And Loomis, Dawes. Nice take.
Got it to go.
Yep.
1 point lead, Tulsa.
I hear you. They'll swing it. Nice job pulling out, Coach. I like the decision. Right there, Belfry. Got a trap. Robert Evans with a nice job down low. There.
And one. Gonna get Maynard.
And Coach that.
Man, Evans is having himself a night.
Yeah.
3 point lead. This is a big free throw.
Huge free throw.
Belfry fans not liking it, Darryl.
No. Right there. Nice job by Waller. Woolham, and they're going to get Waller with over the back.
Missed that bunny. And now Dowell's going to shoot 2 free throws.
Now I think it'd be Woolham.
Yeah. Woolham walking it down. Big game by Woolham in all areas.
Blake Davis says, I don't think I've seen the officials before. Definitely some questionable calls. Billy Davis says Cameron Smith just had some popcorn.
Cameron Smith, our guy, right?
Yep. That's our guy over at Phelps.
One of the best in the business.
Yep.
Yeah. That was tough.
Yep.
3 point lead. Possession, Tulsa. Waller to inbound on this one.
Yeah, trap comes. Gets it up. Nice job.
A much better job by Tulsa.
Yeah.
You're in no hurry. Gonna get Woolham. 1:02 to play, 3 point lead. It's gonna send Evans to the free throw line. Tulsa's missed 10 free throws tonight.
Christina Castle says this crowd is rowdy.
Got that one. That's the most important one for Tulsa.
Yeah, so that stretches it out to a 2-possession ball game. Evans had himself a game. This young man, hats off to him. Sinks the second.
Estridge, got to make something happen.
There.
There you go. Exactly.
Yeah. And that's where, they should have been going that all night because, Coach, he's got to the rack at will, and that's where, as a team, you recognize that, and you're like, listen, if we're going to the free throw line every time, let's do the same thing.
Good things happen.
Yeah. Estridge sinks that one.
And Jackson shooting right, around that 80% clip, Darryl.
Yeah, he's had some. Yeah, he's had some woes of here of late. Definitely
slow that down if you're Tulsa.
Yeah, nice job. And
I don't understand the mindset right here of Tulsa. You're up 4 with under a minute to play.
That's it.
You're going to give this game away, and Belfry fans said, go ahead and give it.
And I think that's what Brian Stacy's saying. Like, let's just back it out. And you could tell that's what the coaching staff didn't want him to drive that.
Got some good officials held that score clock for a couple of seconds. Estridge trying to turn the corner. I should have went up with that.
Yep.
Foul real quick foul.
Yeah,
Estridge had a jumper over a smaller player.
Yep.
And again, never should second guess the work you put in.
No. That's on Estridge. He's got a, and especially with the time on the clock right now, you got to look to get downhill and get your bucket every chance you get because you're the best option.
You are the team's leading scorer.
Yeah.
And you can knock down jumpers.
Yeah.
That was a 12-footer. 1-2, 5-point lead. Dowles inside the three was fouled.
Yeah.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Stops the clock. Plenty of time the way Tulsa's handling pressure.
Yeah, this one here, I'm afraid
Darryl calls it before it's over.
Yeah, I'm afraid this one's over. Again, Belfry, as I said, Belfry's too short-handed. And
let me say this, 29.7, plenty of time. And I talked about this pregame, don't let a record be indicative of how good you are. But as a Belfry fan base, I'm talking in general, why would you not want a man like Darryl McCoy being a flag bearer? You know what I
mean? Yeah.
I would be like, come on.
Yeah.
Rallying the fan base back together.
Yeah, it's one of them. You got to definitely big free throw here, and he sinks it. You got a 3-point ball game.
Plenty of time.
Yeah, it's one of them. It's a tough situation. Belfry down 3 starters.
Yeah,
and
it's been a chaotic game.
Yeah, to say the least.
A lot of games going on around the mountains right now, Darryl. Floyd Central and Pikeville on senior night. E.B. Walters, Ian Ox, right?
Yeah.
Graduate.
Jaden Stewart said they do a mighty fine job talking about me and you, Coach.
Oh, we appreciate that, Jaden. Love you.
That's Mr. 15th Region Player of the Year, Jaden Stewart.
Player of the Year, Mr. Basketball, one of only 16.
Yeah.
Finalists.
One of 16 finalists, Coach. And, I told him today, and again, my daughter-in-law is in the house. Sophie Atkins is the Miss Basketball candidate for the 15th Region. The Brian Fields in the house. We had a lot of good games here. Brian Fields back in the day went to the 15th Region Championship.
Darryl, getting back to Jaden Stewart for a second. I believe he will make that Kentucky All-Star game because of his length and ability to shoot the ball. I think he'll make that roster.
That would be huge if he can get that Kentucky-Indiana game.
That's big. That's once in a lifetime, but unbelievable.
That would be huge for him.
Quick foul. Oh, he stepped on the sideline. Yep. That's going to be Belfry ball.
And that's what you can see Ethan Dawes. He said, I told you.
Plenty of time here. Have faith. And Woolham to inbound. Tough pass.
Yeah.
Jude.
Good job by Tulsa defense pushing Belfry all the way back.
Dowell's got it at that free throw line.
Yeah, hands it off to Jude.
They're giving Esters no room.
Dowell's off the mark.
Dowell's got pushed on that one.
And that's what Dowell's is talking to the official.
Ethan Dowell's one of those seniors for Belfry, averaging almost a double-double on the year. Big free throws here for Mr. Millette.
Yeah, Coach, I agree with you. I watched that on the replay. It looked like Dawes didn't have room to come down.
Millette gets that important first one. 4-point lead. Can some magic happen here at Belfry Middle School?
And you see, and again, Coach, in that situation, if you're Belfry, how in the world does Jackson Esters not touch that ball in that possession? Dawes off the mark, and that's going to be it. Belfry. Esters wide open over there. It's going to be Tulsa getting the win. Hats off to the Rebels. And, Coach, listen, Brian Stacy done a good deed coming over here, and it pays off. Karma gets him.
And listen, we are Christian, but I use this as an analogy. Basketball guys shining down on Brian Stacy. For what he did.
Yep. So we're going to take a quick break. Be right back. Named the Mingy Beef Jerky Player of the Game.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
With tax season coming up, make the smart decision with your money. Stop at Tommy's Auto Sales in Inez, Kentucky. Right now you can get cars, trucks, and SUVs at the best prices around. Tommy's Auto Sale is a proud supporter of the Martin County Cardinals and all Mountain athletes.
Eastern Kentucky understands the importance of taking care of one another. That's why after graduation, I came home. 25 years later, I've put together a team at Glen Martin Hammond Law Offices dedicated to fighting for your legal rights. When you're dealing with a sensitive legal issue, you want someone who will take care of you as a person, not just another case. Our team will help you through the legal process of Social Security, personal injury, work injury, car wrecks, wrongful death, medical malpractice, and nursing home neglect. Call us today.
And we are back here on Pond Creek Senior Night. Tulsa takes down the Pirates 59-54. And Coach Kevin Keathley, the Mingy Beef Jerky Player of the Game, goes to Tulsa's Robert Evans with 20 points.
Tremendous job by Robert Evans, 20 points on the night and getting it done in a big-time way. Tulsa coming on the road, senior night, beating a really strong Belfry squad. Let's remember, though, Belfry minus a couple of players, Darryl, but big win by Tulsa and Coach Brian Stacy.
Huge win.
Gotta love it.
How about that? We got Mr. Banks in the house.
Oh, man, Mr. Rebound.
Yeah, the coach, as you're sitting here, though, listen, tough game. I mean, Belfry comes in, down 3 starters, and but at the end of the day, that Belfry, they shot themselves in the foot. Wasn't patient. They didn't capitalize on opportunities, and they turned the ball over.
I think, and a lot like Prestonsburg, Darryl, and D&D fans have seen it. When Belfry and Prestonsburg turn the ball over, they put themselves in a big-time hole. And Belfry turns the ball over. They're not going to win a lot of games because they don't rebound well enough.
That's it. Belfry don't value possessions. They don't rebound. And, the thing is Belfry wants to keep the game in the 50s. Well, you're not that type of team. You're the type of team that needs to get out and run and get extra possessions and extra shots up because you don't value possessions. So you turn the ball over, you don't rebound well, and the only way to overcome that is to get double shots up, and to outshoot the other team. And
I was going to say, I always tell my teams, I said, look, don't worry about the turnovers because we're going to make up for them in possessions.
Yeah, that's it.
And we run and go. And that's the way Belfry can be, and we've seen it when they're really, really good.
Yeah.
What was the game, Darryl, where they just absolutely it was up the floor? It was just a couple weeks ago. I mean, they were pushing tempo, and you had even said, well, I think they've found a little bit more of their rhythm where they're at.
Maybe at Mingo Central, maybe.
Man, they were, I don't know who it was, but they were pushing.
Yeah.
When you got Jackson, Carter, when Brody's out, but Hagee can run. Dials can run.
Yeah. You look to run.
Well, they did it against Phelps.
Yep.
But listen, nevertheless, this is everybody's up 0-0 now.
Yeah, that's it. But again, Belfry, they go into the district tournament, and it's in a rough spot. Like you said, you're down 3 guys, and there were 2. You had Loomis and Little. So it's a tough situation. I don't know. Brent Perry's got to do his best coaching job yet.
He's going to have to do a heck of a job. But listen, if anybody can do it, Coach Brent Perry can. I'm a big-time fan of Mr. Perry and one of the very best young coaches, not only in the mountains but in the States. This Belfry team, dangerous. Just ask Perry Central. Just ask Pike County Central, taking them to the wire. But tough game coming up. They're going to have to play Phelps at Phelps in the opening round of the 60th District Tournament. So it's a tough, going to be uphill battle playing at Phelps, but I know Coach Perry will have them ready to go.
Yeah, he will, and credit J.B. Woolham come in and played outstanding today in his first start.
He did, played really well.
So guys, we're going to Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy. We're going to jump away, and we'll be right back here on the D&D Sport, or we won't be back here. Right. We'll be back on Monday on the D&D Sports Network. I want to thank you guys again, and also want to thank Hatfield's Funeral Home, Punk's Tires, A&H Supply, the Southside Buildings and Carports, 3 Guys Pizza and Brew, Markham Remora and Associates, Trailhead Bar and Grill, Eric's Trucking, and our good friends at Cheech's Pizza.